Well, we had a little bit of an issue here. Head started.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Some of you guys got lucky and saw this video actually at midnight when it came out, because sometimes I forget to change the time of the day when we schedule a video. It's been a little bit since that, but some of you guys got a preview of this video, watch the whole thing or whatnot, but I appreciate you guys watching it again. I appreciate everybody watching along. So yeah, things are moving along. A lot of things going on actually, but here's the video.
Welcome back to the channel. Previously we got 8820 polished up from Tom. You were awesome, Tom. Appreciate it. 695 is ready to rock and roll. I got a crew today actually, and we're gonna get some feed chopped off, right? How you doing?
Just cut my finger.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Grease gun 1, Robert 0.
Yes.
But appreciate you guys watching along, and we're gonna dive into it today. So I got a little bit of help today, which is pretty cool. I got John Cook. He's actually from where I used to live. We got Robert. We got John's son, and we are gonna actually take this and straighten the blade back out. Yo, that was easy. So we got somebody else. You didn't even need the hammer. So I'll get fuel on the chopper. We left Robert. Okay, so we left Robert up with Isaiah, and they're gonna work on getting that opened up some. I actually have somebody coming to run the 75 for me. John Cook and his son are in the Mac. We're gonna bring this over. I'm gonna come back at the 75. That way we can bush bunk. I thought about taking the other one off, or putting the dump trailer on. We're just gonna get things going. Not gonna do a ton of acres, but I got help, and things are going along well. We do have a little bit of smoke coming off, but we've had that since the beginning. Granted, this machine has been sitting, so it's got built up on stuff. Hoping it's just stuff burning off the exhaust manifolds. We had that fuel line that was leaking. We fixed that up. Yeah, overall, I think we're gonna be okay. I hope. Well, making a move. It being 15 foot wide right now, not the end of the world. Coming over these hills, but I do have a Escort in front of me. Yep. So there's mowers that are 15 foot wide, stuff like that. Discs and things, but we'll get it so it folds up at some point. And honestly, this chopper should be for sale. It might be for sale. If you're interested in it, it's gonna be for sale. Me owning a chopper really doesn't make any sense. The reason I held on to it was I was thinking I was gonna do more chopping this fall. Manures got busy. Some people had other people chop for them, which was perfectly fine with me. Where we're going right now is one of my landowners, is my corn on my landowner's property. And I'm chopping corn off for their beef cows as part of our lease agreement. So it worked out. I grew some corn. Well, we grew a little bit more than some, but at the end of the day, I'm chopping that off, some of it off, so that we bartered. See how that worked? And we'll make a pile. I got some help, and should be pretty good. We're not going to do nothing crazy, but at the end of the day, me owning a chopper really doesn't make sense. We're crop farming. Yes, we're gonna have some more beef animals, but it's easy enough. Aaron owns a chopper. Him coming in to chop a little bit of feed for me goes a whole lot faster than me having a chopper. Since choppers are expensive to maintain, to run, to do all of it. So, but this thing doesn't owe me anything. But at the end of the day, I'd hate to see it sit. If you're mechanically inclined, it would make a good chopper. If you're smaller than me, it would make a really good chopper. Because yeah. But otherwise, it's nothing special. It 360 horsepower Mercedes V8. Parts are actually pretty readily available, but as we all know, if you own a chopper in the industry, parts are expensive for anything, no matter what. But yeah, we'll get up there, and then we'll get a ride back quick, grab the 7520, make it work. Well, we will take this over, and Colburn's actually going to be here to run it, so it'll be good to see him. We'll get that bunk packed in for my landlord, and yeah, the boys are doing a good job grazing down the last of the fall grass out of here. It'll look good. Well, we are opening up first field that we've chopped all year with the chopper. We got John Cook behind us. This stuff got frosted the other day, but overall it'll work out going to beef, and then we're gonna combine the rest of it. So first load headed out. Stuff's a little bit drier, but I think it looks drier because it's frosted. We'll go get that little sample that I spilled on the ground there, and we'll check some ears. Okay, so here we go. Longer leaves because of the dryness there, but overall I really need Mark here. Give me a rundown on our processing score. I will be honest, this thing processes really good, but we got 3 different processors to pick from. So there's a split kernel, but overall I'd say we're right on the money. We're a little bit drier feed, but what do we got? We got a quarter kernel, but oh no, it's split open. So splitting the kernels means digestibility of the whole of everything. The cows being able to digest it. So they're doing a drive over pile right there. We're out here, quite the spread. So we got a little over 100 acres out through here of ours. Chopper's doing its thing. I'm a little worried on the head, to be honest, on that thing that likes to break bolts, but we'll just keep pushing along. Colburn just got here. He's gonna jump in the 7520. So the outside few rows when you drive by really don't look that great. Lack of nutrient. Probably need some lime. Probably some deep tillage would help that due to compaction areas. But once you get into it, it's pretty good corn. You can see it drastically go like this. But a big part of this is this old chopper with the dry corn gets stuck on the radiator. So you got to make sure it stays clean. Right now it's doing okay. Otherwise it gets real hot. But a few rows in here. As you see, corn's doing its thing. Ain't too bad stuff. Yeah, that'll do. And my expectation on some of this ground over here is less than the home farm because of organic matter and the makeup of stuff. Some of this needs some tillage, some of it needs some more lime, stuff like that, but that will do for an ear. I don't mind that. Shorter stuff with good ears makes sense. Well, we had a little bit of an issue here. Head started getting plugged and I don't really know, but this top roller, the bearings in the shaft or something are out of it. And as you see, it's sitting sideways, so it's free rolling and we can't really chop. We're gonna try to finish off this load and see exactly what goes on. Always something. Just like Cook says, he trucks for himself and runs mechanics. He goes, it's just like trucking, always something broke. One more load and it actually is still doing its thing. Just can't vote it right up. Is it the best thing? No. Are we destroying something? Maybe. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna wrap this up, get this job done, and then from there on out, we can work on this winter. So, honestly, the chopper's still doing its thing, which is pretty cool. But that was load 5 leaving, and I don't know how many more we're gonna do. Well, we got a pile built up over there. Colburn did a great job, 7520. and we are gonna go home. So we got broken bolts in the upper feed roller, and that's our issue, but we got enough chopped to make it good. I wanted to do one load, but landowner was happy with it. Last year we chopped a pile here off the 3 acres right here. We did good. So appreciate Colburn, John Cook, and everybody else that helped along here. Well, I think Isaiah had to leave, and he's not actually done with the opening, but they trimmed pretty good up through it. They got to dig some stumps. We'll get a culvert pipe and get that in. I'm thinking 60 foot, so we never have to mess with it again once we go to a 24-row planter. Leave it folded up to go down the road, or unfolded to go down the road. But alrighty, appreciate you guys watching along. We got Colburn, everybody else in the back, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.